Can you imagine a world where a single blood test could screen for dozens of different cancers, many of which are currently undetectable until they've already spread? It sounds like something straight out of science fiction, but this technology is here today, and it's called the Galleri test. What if I told you that this one test could change everything we know about cancer detection? Stick around, because we're about to dive deep into this groundbreaking innovation. So, what exactly is the Galleri test? Developed by a company called Grail, it's a type of blood test known as a multi-cancer early detection, or MCED test. The core idea is brilliantly simple yet incredibly complex in its execution. All cells in our body, including cancer cells, shed tiny fragments of their DNA into our bloodstream. This is called cell-free DNA, or cfDNA. The Galleri test is designed to analyze this cfDNA floating in your blood. Now here's where the magic happens. Cancer cells have specific genetic and epigenetic patterns that make their DNA look different from the DNA of healthy cells. One key difference is something called methylation. Think of methylation as tiny chemical tags that attach to your DNA. These tags act like switches, turning genes on or off. In cancer, these methylation patterns go haywire. The Galleri test uses advanced machine learning algorithms to scan your cfDNA for these abnormal methylation patterns. By identifying these unique cancer-specific signatures, the test can not only detect the potential presence of cancer, but also, with a high degree of accuracy, predict where in the body the cancer signal is coming from. This is a huge deal. Let's consider traditional cancer screening. We have mammograms for breast cancer, pap smears for cervical cancer, and colonoscopies for colorectal cancer. These are life-saving tools, but they only screen for one cancer at a time. What about cancers like pancreatic, ovarian, or esophageal cancer? These are often called silent killers because they typically show no symptoms in their early stages, and we have no routine screening methods for them. By the time they're discovered, it's often too late for effective treatment. The Galleri test aims to fill this massive gap. It screens for a signal shared by more than 50 different types of cancer. This list includes many of those hard-to-detect cancers I just mentioned. In a large-scale clinical study called the Pathfinder study, the Galleri test was able to detect a cancer signal in about 1% of a large group of people over 50. For those who had a positive test, follow-up diagnostics confirmed an actual cancer diagnosis in about 38% of cases. This is what's known as the positive predictive value. While that number might sound low at first, remember, this is a screening test, not a diagnostic one. Its job is to flag who needs further investigation. More importantly, of the cancers that were confirmed, nearly half were found in stage 1 or stage 2. This is the holy grail of cancer care, finding it early. When cancer is caught at an early localized stage, treatment options are far more effective and survival rates skyrocket. For example, the 5-year survival rate for localized pancreatic cancer is over 44%. But if it has spread to distant parts of the body, that rate plummets to just 3%. Early detection is everything. Another incredible finding from the studies is the test's ability to predict the cancer's origin. When the test returned a positive signal, it also provided a prediction for where the cancer might be located. In the Pathfinder study, this prediction was accurate about 88% of the time. This is a game changer for doctors. Instead of a patient with a vague cancer signal having to undergo a battery of scans and tests from head to toe, what doctors call a diagnostic odyssey, they can be directed to a much more focused and efficient diagnostic workup. If the test suggests a lung cancer signal, doctors can start with a targeted chest CT scan. This saves time, money, and a tremendous amount of anxiety for the patient. But it's crucial to understand what the Galleri test is and what it isn't. It is not a replacement for standard cancer screenings. You should absolutely continue with your regular mammograms, colonoscopies, and any other recommended screenings. The Galleri test is designed to be a complement, an additional layer of protection, especially for cancers we don't currently screen for. It's intended for use in adults with an elevated risk of cancer, which often includes those over the age of 50, but your doctor can help determine if it's right for you. So how do you get the test? Right now, the Galleri test is available in the United States by prescription only. You would need to talk to your doctor, who can order the test for you. It involves a simple blood draw, just like any other routine blood work. The sample is then sent to GRAL's lab for analysis, and the results are returned to your doctor, usually within about 2 weeks. If the result comes back as cancer signal not detected, that's great news. It means the test didn't find any cancer signals in your blood, but it doesn't guarantee you don't have cancer. You should continue with your routine screenings and be mindful of any changes in your health. If the result is cancer signal detected, it's important not to panic. This does not mean you have a confirmed cancer diagnosis. It means that the test found a signal that warrants further investigation. Your doctor will use the predicted cancer origin to guide the next steps, which will involve diagnostic imaging like a CT scan or an MRI, and potentially a biopsy to confirm or rule out cancer. This technology is still evolving, and more research is underway. One of the largest studies is being conducted in the United Kingdom by the National Health Service. They are trialing the Galleri test in over 140,000 volunteers to see if it can reduce late-stage cancer diagnosis on a massive population scale. The results of studies like this will be crucial in determining how this test will be integrated into healthcare systems worldwide. The potential here is truly staggering. We're on the cusp of a major paradigm shift in oncology, moving from a reactive approach of treating late-stage disease to a proactive approach of early detection. Imagine a future where your annual physical includes a simple blood test that screens for a wide range of cancers. This could save millions of lives. Of course, there are questions and considerations. There's the cost, which isn't always covered by insurance. There's the potential for false positives, which can lead to anxiety and unnecessary procedures. And there's the ongoing work to refine the technology and improve its accuracy even further. But the progress so far is incredibly promising. The development of multi-cancer early detection tests like Galleri represents one of the most exciting advancements in modern medicine. It's a powerful new tool in our fight against cancer, offering hope where there was once very little. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our relentless pursuit of a future where cancer is no longer a death sentence but a manageable condition. What are your thoughts on this technology? Does it make you feel hopeful, or do you have reservations? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. And if you found this video informative and want to stay up to date on the latest breakthroughs in health and science, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.